Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. And where we from?
I'm from the A.
Sounds so lovely. Yeah, yeah.
For real.
Yo, 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 I'm on my small A, hard point fitted. Hey, Deal Murphy jersey, 5-point chillin'. Mookie Blade like illin'. Cleveland Air BP, Bossa Dutch get it. Speakers in the one of choosing votes, yeah, I did it. Right street, 3 days downstairs, lived it. 95 Freaknik, changed the whole city. Welcome to Atlanta, 96 Olympic. Back and forth, born home, Harry, let's get it. Georgia Dome, Michael Vick, yeah, we still.
Hey, 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 hey. We're back. It's a Real Atlanta podcast, The T.R.A.P. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, it's Sunday, right? So it's 8 o'clock p.m. So we're here. So we're back in the lab today. Hey, I got my sister back with me. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, 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 hey. Look, hey, Lab, man, we're back, baby. We're back. We're back. We're back. You know
back
what I'm
as
saying?
a group, as a family.
Yeah. We're here.
Together.
Right.
Hey, get the band back together. You know what I'm saying? That we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So hey, we're back. You know, like every week, this is what we do. Like, you know what I'm saying? We try to check everybody mental, right, and see how everybody doing. What's going on with you the last week? And we got a special guest over here to the right, but we're going to get to him in a minute, though. You know what I'm saying? But, Kimmy, how you been doing, though?
I've been doing good. Glad to be back. I missed y'all. And thank you for praying for me and my family. We appreciate it for sure. But glad to be back with the group. Like I said, the band back together. So doing what we love.
Hey, we're trying to get the band back together.
Yeah, doing what we love, for sure.
Yeah. How about you, lad? How you been doing, bro?
I've been good. I can't complain, you know.
Yeah.
Just try to make $1 out of 15 cents, you know.
Okay.
For sure. Hey, bro, look at they say. Hey, we're going to make this 15 cents out of this dollar.
That's right.
Hey,
That's right.
talking about?
That's what they trying to do, make $1 worth 15 cents.
Yeah. So guess what though? We here. Everything's good, man. I just rocking it how I do. But today though, I got my homeboy back up in the building. I got to say, man, he back again.
Right.
But this man is he doing some real things in the hood though. So like, BoJack, what's happening, bro?
Bro, we still represent you guys.
Yeah.
Simpson, we in the building once again. We everywhere.
That's
Everywhere, man. Look, man. I was just yesterday. We did an event on Martin Luther King. So what King had going on? What's it? Gym. It's a gym.
The hidden gym.
Hidden gym. In the gym at C.T. Martin Gym in Allenville, like, you know, that's my hood. But my man was speaking some real stuff though. I'm talking about my man BoJack. You know what I'm saying? Bo was really speaking some stuff in the hood, man. And I appreciate it and I love it. It was just full circle because people be saying like, what are we gonna do? What we doing to make a difference, right? So what we doing to make a difference? But this man is making a difference in the hood. He's in here, so we 1,000% with him because what he got going on this week, next week, and the other week, we're gonna be on the 14th. We're gonna be in Allenville. So you know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. So we got BoJack. He was here like a few months ago. He was here with us, you know what I'm saying? And we was just like, hey, man, what you got going on with Grandma's house? And he was like speaking on what he had, you were just beginning at that time.
Yep.
You were just beginning at that time with Grandma's house. But Grandma's house been really booming. He got the kids coming. He got the female. He got the young men. He got the females on. He got young men on Tuesday, right? Tuesday, young men on Tuesdays. We got the young females on Thursdays, and we just like, hey man, we gotta mentor these kids, and they be like, wow, what can we do? What we doing? and blah blah blah. Nah, the man is making moves. So he in our hood, and then look, he's in Adamville yesterday, and he was speaking. I said, damn, Bo, you start preaching. You know what I'm saying? But nah, he really speaking though. So I really appreciate my man. And get what I'm gonna say one thing. I'm proud of him. This is my partner. Like, ain't nobody who I don't know and just talking about this and that. Nah, I'm proud of my folks, man. So, Bo, really, what you got going on? Just speak this shit, man.
So what we got going on right now, right? So we have grandmother's house, 2097 Joseph Boone. We was doing Tuesday classes, males, 8 to 18, from 6 to 7:30. We was doing Thursday classes, females, 8 to 18, 6 to 7:30. But what we did a couple months ago, I moved the Tuesday classes to the streets. So I felt like we got to get more engaged in the communities, right? We got to know our needs. You know, people be talking about what they gonna do, but what are we doing really? So now it's gonna transition into a Safe 60. So right now, you guys, we in Safe 60. We need all the support we can get, right? So they asked the question, what kind of support do we need? We need prayer. Like right now, the only thing we need is a bunch of prayer. That's the first line of defense we need before we can do anything. Because if we don't make these streets safe, right, they're not going to come to our streets, meaning help for our youth. So we're in the Safe 60 initiative, started October the 14th. We're going all the way to December the 13th. We're going to hit 10 locations in the city of Atlanta, preaching no killing, no armed robberies, no domestic violence. You know, the heart crimes we at least trying to bring. We're not going to stop it, but we want to bring awareness. We want to bring confusion. You know, we want to just bring just education to the matter. And so that's the initiative. Right now we're in the middle of Safe 60. We'll be in Pittsburgh next week. So this Tuesday coming up, we in Pittsburgh. The 28th. We there from 6 to 7:30. But we're gonna do a trucker trump. So we passing out cans for the community. We got a lot of special guests come out. So this week for Pittsburgh, we're gonna see you guys Tuesdays. We got a lot of guests coming with us.
So we have a lot of new viewers that probably didn't catch the podcast that you were on to even know what Grandma's House is all about. How did you even get started, and what was the whole concept, you know, that what fueled you to actually start that particular organization?
So what fueled me, that's a good question. This time last year, I wasn't thinking about that but my part I was having in Miami, right? But I was going to church. And God started working on me when I didn't know he was working on me, right? My goal wasn't to do no outreach, not no community, not. But my heart has always been into helping our community grow. And so what I did was I spearheaded the outreach ministry at the church. So I spearheaded the Bertha Williams for my grandmama. She was a community activist. So I spearheaded the Bertha Williams community outreach at the church. And from there I understood. So y'all don't judge me, you guys. But when I ain't missed church in like 3 years. I missed it one Sunday for my party, so I get up, go to church. I got to be consistent doing something.
Hold on, what party? Not the part I was at. Okay,
that party.
Keep going, okay.
That party. But, you know, and I know this sounds cliche, but I feel like when I be at church, something be talking to me. Like, so my head be talking. Something in my head be talking. And something in my head don't start guiding me to do things. Like, and it just be like, do this, do that. So things start falling in my lap. Right? A building in our community.
Right.
It came open. So I knew the work that I wanted to do. And at this point, I still didn't have a purpose on the work I wanted to do. You know, I was just being led. So they say that's called being led by the Holy Ghost. So I felt like the Holy Ghost would lead me. I still have no understanding on what direction I'm going. I'm just going. And I had made a promise to myself maybe 2 years ago. I said, I'm just going to take that step. So when they come to church, I just take that step. Right now, I know I got to take that step. So I was being led. I'm realizing I was being led. And so we was gonna name the community center the Bertha Williams Bertha Williams Community Center.
Right.
Through some help from one of my buddies, it made sense. We went with Grandmama house, cause just think about it. Grandmama house was the time where time was good in everybody's life.
Right.
Grandmama, the real grandmamas,
Right.
they ain't here no more. I'm talking about them grandmamas from 90 to 110.
Right.
That when the black community were black communities. You know, that when they say we was raised with a village. When they say the village was real, it was real with them grandmamas. So my love come from them grandmamas.
Yeah.
You know, that didn't judge you, right?
Right.
You know, you had if she had a family of 10 kids, she had a crackhead, maybe 1 or 2 on. She had a robber, maybe 1 or 2 on.
Yeah.
She had 1 or 2 professionals.
Yeah.
She had everybody was raised in church, but she didn't judge none of us.
Right.
And we all came together. She brought us together as a family.
Yeah.
And you know, we was able to not point fingers, but we was able to strive together as a family and as a community. And I think Grandmama House, what it's doing, what the initiative don't change, right? So we don't went off the mission, because right now I realize we got to make it a safe place.
Yeah.
Like the west side of Atlanta, not Simpson, not Bankhead, not ML King, not Ashby, not Mechanicsville, not Cleveland Avenue, you know, not Bolton Road. We're not separate. We one Atlanta.
Yeah. Right.
Right?
For sure.
So we got to get knowing that Atlanta as a whole, we hurt together.
Right.
Right.
For some reason, it got twisted. We don't hurt separately. You know what I mean? And you know how we hurt together? Because the way these youth are dying, these kids we know.
Right.
You know, so these my friends' kids.
Right.
These my friend neighbor kids.
Right.
These my friends Noah kids.
Yeah.
So what's happening is we hurting together. And you be like, that don't affect you, but when we hear about these kids out track, it takes something out you. So
Right.
we right now we're on a safe 60.
Right.
We want everybody to be involved, you guys. We want if you feel like you need to purchase a gun, wait 60 days to purchase it.
Right.
If you feel like you got to drive to work and with your gun in the car, leave it home and go straight home after work. You feel like if you got to ride with a gun to go to the club, just don't go to the club right now. You know, just stand down. And that's why we into safe 60.
So like, okay, bro. So I want to know, like, first of all, I want to say, like, bro, I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of what you're doing. I'm proud of, like, I know you. So like, I'm proud of everything you're doing. So the safe 60, what made you like feel like, hey man, let's do a safe 60? What came across to you like say, hey man, let's do a safe 60 for everybody? Even the 60 days, even just saying a safe 60. So what was that there?
I feel like I've been led by the Holy Ghost. And I ain't in no preaching.
Right.
I told when I go to church, things be talking to me in my head.
Right.
And like, it won't stop. Like, it just don't stop. And I'll be like, it won't go away. And it be guide me. We done been to 6 stops and we had no incidents.
Nice.
Yeah, right.
Like, we done been to 6 stops and the communities is buying into it.
I think the community just won't change now. I mean, people are really wanting to pull together because they want to see change. Because it's gotten so bad. You know what I'm saying? So any positive reinforcement, they're looking for that now.
Right. For
So that's a good thing. When might have been 5 years ago that wasn't the case, but now they're looking for that.
So guess what the new community is? That's why I said, so it's the community want hope.
Yeah.
And you know who want hope? It's us who gonna make the change, right? This the new community, meaning it's the people like us who don't move on, but our heart here.
Yeah.
Cause like these new people from the United States don't move in, their heart not in our communities. You know why? Because they didn't grow up in Answer Park Recreation, right?
Yeah.
They didn't grow up in English Park Recreation Center, right?
Yeah.
They didn't grow up in the old Adderville Recreation Center, right? They didn't grow up at John F. Kennedy. Their heart not there. It's the people like us who don't move to the Clays, the Carrs, the Gwinnett's. Our heart there. We need the hope. And it's bringing hope. You know, because when you get hope in something, you want to go back to help. But if you ain't got a reason to go back to help, you're not going to go back.
Right.
You can only, like, when you've been through traumatic situations, you only think about the trauma that situation done brought you.
Yeah.
So most people that grew up that they're afraid of because they've been through traumatic, through whether it's been raised with crackheads, whether it's been raised with absentee parents, whether it's been raised with robbing, whether it's been raised with dropping out of school. We traumatically built, messed up. So when we leave these communities, we don't want to go back. But what's happening is your kids is trickling back to that side of town.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right? If it ain't your kids, it's your neighborhoods, your neighbors, your nieces, your nephews. It's something about that dirt on the west side of Atlanta. It's something in the air. God made these other counties, right? Ain't got nothing against them, period.
Yeah.
But it's something about the air in Atlanta
Oh, absolutely.
that's different. We different, you guys. And if we don't bring hope back to our city, and it's going to take men. Right now, it's going to show the next the phase that we calling out black males. Like we got 2097, Joseph Boone, the building. I need all the black men to be involved. And guess what? We can sit down and come up with ways to help. Like this not no I initiative. This not now my way.
Yeah.
It ain't got to be my way. I don't care if you came in here with the great ideas. We going to go with your idea. We just need... Males right now need to see males being men again. And they need to consistently see us being men. So our job right now, I'm going to hit every street corner I got to hit.
Yeah.
If I got to hit it, I'm there. I don't care. We showing up. If you shouting us out, we showing up.
Right.
And then we going to come back with help.
Right.
Nice.
So once we realize we like a bulldozer. You know, you got to, when you building a subdivision, you got to go bulldoze the trees, right? And then you got to go take your survey, and then the people going to come build. But the first part, the bulldozers got to, you got to clear the land.
Yeah.
You got to make the land clear. No loose limbs, no loose branches. We clean the land right now.
Yeah.
So we identifying the troublemakers, right? We identifying the people that's going through things. Because what happens is once we get comfortable enough with each other, we know each other.
Yeah.
So if they see us enough, we start to know people's problems. And then once you start to know people's problems, you could send them into directions where they need help at. But if you don't don't knock, y'all. I can go on because I don't learn so much, right? If we don't love our city, ain't nobody gonna love it.
Absolutely.
And I love Atlanta.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So what inspired you? Can you give some? What inspires you to just be like what you on? Cause I feel the passion. I feel the passion and I hear the passion. Like what inspires you? Like you know what I'm saying? Just to be like, hey man, because I know your background. Like we go on about your background, but I knew from the beginning you've been coaching kids. You've been in the community, period, right? But what inspires you to be like, hey man, look, we gotta make this. We gotta stop right now. We're gonna have Grandma house. We're gonna do what we're gonna do. We're gonna just change the whole narrative of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because we can sit here and talk about it together in a group, right? But we're not going out like you going out. Like, and when I'm saying you going out to different areas, right? On the side of town, you're posting up. You got the kids there, and you're doing the thing. Like, what really gave you that inspiration?
For being honest, they say a kid is like a seed. And when that seed be planted, you don't know how you're going to blossom as you get older.
Right.
And for me, I'm still proving my grandmama right because I was so wrong growing up. So my payback for her, how I can make her forgive me is start doing right by her. So, I'm the one who had the most promise with the most disappointment, right? I'm the one who she raised, who stayed in the streets that hung with 100 people.
Right.
I'm the one that got in all the trouble in the family.
Right.
So, and I'm the one who, the west side of Atlanta, give or take, don't see my ups.
Yeah.
Right? My middle of the roads.
Yeah.
My downs.
Right.
My reinvent myself. They don't see all that. So I feel like I'm working on me. Right? So if I can fix me, I can at least fix my kind.
Right.
And there's a lot of people out here who my kind. The people who not my kind, it's going to be other people to fix them. Because we coming with a convoy. When you jump out that convoy, like if you in the war, you got snipers, right? You got people that shoot assault rifles. You got all type. You got people that go hand in hand. But we in one fight. It's going to be a convoy. But I'm saving me. So my goal is, and I don't know where I'm getting the strength. You know how many times I've been told crazy, man, you tripping. You shouldn't be doing that. Don't go there. I'm like, what? I feel natural. Like, I like being in the alligators in the swamp. That's what I'm comfortable at. But people are, I've been getting a lot of negativity. Like, man, you need to be careful. They doing this. And you don't want to go in that neighborhood, man. And you sure you want to go over there?
Right.
And I can't believe I've been saying to myself, these niggas like little women.
And you know what? If not you, then who? Who's gonna go? Who's gonna do it? You know what I mean?
So they got a lot of what I'm learning. It's a lot of agencies out here in this fight. They might not be doing this fight that I'm doing, but it's organizations that's out here that got their own movement in their own way, but they not us. Yeah. Like Kendrick Lamar tell them, nigga, you know, they not like us.
Right.
You know, they ain't like us.
Like you saying, like when you say that, bro, I feel like you saying like they can adapt to what we like. They're not us, but I'm saying like they can adapt to us and be like we're in the trenches. Like even like yesterday, these people looking up to us and said these people I can relate to. Like you relate to you're not gonna relate to somebody like you said they're not like us. They're not like us. So it's like a people who they don't see us every day. They don't see them kind of people every day, but they see us every day. Like and then I think that like what you're doing is like. It's beneficial to the whole movement of like, hey man, if you can talk about this stuff, you can talk about it, but if you're not in the trenches, like you saying, people saying like, where you going over here, where you going over there? Nah, I'm in the trenches.
But you know what, when you from those neighborhoods and stuff like that, you know, like you said, you know what it's like to have that community feel like family. So for me, went to a memorial last Sunday in Plainville, and to see like everybody from the trail, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every time I go back, it's like we never left. You know what I mean?
Right, for sure.
But it's the same. It's the same crew. It's straight family. The mothers on the street. You know what I'm saying? Our age group and stuff like that. Like we love that community, so we know what it feels like. Community was like family.
Think about this. Who gonna fix it but us?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Just think about this. I mean, like, what they do the last 20 years in our side. They took the schools. They started closing schools. Right? They started passing more laws for incarceration.
Right.
That was eliminating males out. Then on top of when they started eliminating the males, they took the cost of living up, so women had to work more hours. So it was leaving, and then on top of all that, they took trades out. So what that did for us in Atlanta, it left us vulnerable. So it ramped up crime. And now these guys, it's a lot of people that can help. I think in life, God, timing happened at the right time. Right? Sometimes things can happen in a way that you can't explain why it's happening.
Yeah.
You know, while I'm doing this initiative, I can't explain it, but I know I'm going to die trying it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I know I'm going to die. I'm about to give my life to it. Like, because I know it's time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if I don't care what and I've been having some good people been supporting me. The Mayor Office for Violence Reduction, they support me fully. Like, they be on my hip. All my moves I make, they making moves with me.
That's good.
So, we just got to keep pushing. Right now, I think we need to make it a safe environment. And what I mean by safe, just starting to identify the needs.
Yeah.
Like, it would be great when we hit these spots like we've been hitting and we got 100 people show up. Because what's going to happen, people are successful in their own ways. And if you build enough relationships, people can help. So I can be saying, put the guns down, and you can be saying, hey, I got second chance employment, and you could be saying I'm helping build resumes, and you could be saying I can help you with employment, and you could be saying, oh, I can come back and help you with GEDs, because on our side of town, you guys, so this what y'all don't understand why crime is high too. Homelessness is on the rise in Atlanta for the youth. So these young boys are homeless. So they're doing a lot of petty crime.
Yeah.
Right? But petty crime become big crime. Like I was a criminal. I'm a criminal in the eyes of the white man. these kids practice crimes. It's a different.
Yeah.
Like, they ain't even in my level. Like, I'm on the 5th floor. I'm on top level. These niggas ain't even got in the basement. But we're afraid of them.
Yeah.
Right? So back to the grandmamas.
The phone keeps popping
I
up.
remember these grandmamas. We were growing up on our side of town, Wise grandmama house. Grandmamas weren't afraid of nobody because grandmama knew everybody.
Yeah.
Grandmama knew all the killers, all the drug dealers, all the crack smokers, all the working people. She knew everybody at the church. You know, so grandmama was, I remember there was a time, the old grandmamas, they walked to the store right in the middle of the trap. Like, there's 200 people on the block.
Could care less.
They walk right in there, and people be like, there goes such and such grandma, man. Put your work up right now. How'd you going? She walked right in there, get her stuff, and leave out. But get what? They never judged us.
Yeah.
You know, they knew hope. They always had hope in us. We got to bring back hope in these black communities. We got to, and we got to bring back presence and be in these spots. I want people to see what people are going through. You know, I don't want to have conversations with everybody because they only chasing the kids who's been in prison. Like, it's so many kids that ain't got in trouble right on that fence can be lost. Why not? Let's save them. Now let's stop gearing to these young jokers that's in juvenile. That it's a lot of these jokers got programs that the state fund. They fund. I'm gonna say that again. Right? They already under pressure, so the kids have to perform. But what about all the kids who ain't got there yet?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's a lot of positive kids ain't got there yet in our community.
That's real, bro. Because you want to catch those ones before they get to that level.
Yes.
Catch them boys, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Catch them. Like, when I'm coming over with you, right, and checking out the kids, and them kids really be that, like, in-depth with y'all, right? And they trying to, and it's like, it feels so good because they the ones you trying to catch before they get caught up.
Before you get caught up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you get caught up with that shit, man. It's like wow, man. You get, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you catch the ones before preteens and.
But you got to be not afraid to catch them. So what we're doing now in this Safe 60 is bringing awareness.
Yeah.
So we got 7 more stops along the way. So I'm open to it. If you call me and say, I got a couple calls that we pencil in some days. So if you call and say, hey, BoJack, well, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I come out to church. They don't even care.
Yeah.
Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. If you want Safe 60 in your community, you reach out and say, hey, we there. Tuesdays, Thursdays, we book because we moving them days. But we got to go harder. We getting a lot of people on board.
Right.
Presence. We getting a lot of people on board.
And tell them how they can find you too, so they can go ahead and start following you as well. Give your information.
Okay, well, I'm on Grandmama's House Facebook, BoJack Facebook, SimpsonRd BoJack IG.
Right.
And I got a TikTok, y'all, but I don't know that yet.
Right. I know you trying to like I feel you, bro, because it's like you saying that people be on some like what we doing like for what date it is, November 14th. November 14th we're gonna be in Adamville.
Yeah, we're gonna be in Adamville.
We're gonna be in Adamville because like I'm not gonna stop my hood. Not gonna be in my hood, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna support my brother, cause this my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm supporting what he doing. But like Adamville, like we're gonna be in Adamville November 14th at Grassroots and Mimi's restaurant, like in the plaza, just to stop and get this whole initiative, get them folks coming. Like on yesterday, when you talked to the people yesterday, and I felt you, bro. I felt you. What you were saying, and then people were reaching out like, man, hey, but what y'all doing? What's going on? Nah, we're gonna start in our hood like you started on Simpson. I'm always start on MLK in Adamville because that's my hood. So we're definitely gonna be involved, period. Because like we got to start it, we got to keep it going, man. Cause these cats be around like the young cats, they'll be around, and they not. You know, we'll say something, somebody say something to them and be blase. Nah, we're going to be in these folks' face, man, because we got Safe 60, man. That's real, man.
Yeah, just know, like, so the biggest initiative too, we put an interruption in the killing. But what we're doing at this point, we're gonna sprinkle this city of Atlanta with love and prayer. So I'm at a point now, we got to put a blanket, you know, like, so we back to the grandmamas. Whether you like it or not, your grandmama protected her family with prayer, grace. They call that grace. She always prayed for every kid in her family. And we don't know, a lot of us got to this age because of that prayer and that grace that we were protection. So the biggest right now, the first initiative was 660, not only our presence, but we putting the love in the air. You know, we're gonna sprinkle our city with a bunch of prayer. I think with a bunch of prayer, it's like a force field. We can put up a barrier. You know, we can start to put a lot of more, cause it ain't nothing but demonic spirits, right? And demonic spirits don't took our city. It took our kids, and this what the white man want. You know, their goal was to make the demonic spirits go high. These people possessed by spirits. We got to do a lot of more spirits. We got to pray. We got every community praying. And it's not going to fix it all. Yeah. But we're going to try our best.
But I'm glad you leading with that first and foremost. Leading with prayer.
Yes.
That's at the top.
That's at the top.
Before you do anything else.
Trickle down. You can't, because you got to think about just, okay, back to grandmama house. There's so many phases of why grandmama house is important. Another thing I'm noticing, these new parents, the newer generation, they're not raised with God in their life. So God ain't even visible in their life. Yeah. You know, God, they don't even understand. They ain't going to church for the building. They don't understand. They going to church to get protection for their family and the kids that they ain't had yet. And it's not even started yet because they're not even introduced. So most of these black community churches, the congregation is falling off. And the ones that's older, they're dying off. So, but we run into these mega churches, but they talking another language. That's like me coming, right? That's like when I was in prison. And, you know, I'm in prison kicking it. But then I talk to them, excuse my language. So listen, y'all, I'm not talking and cussing today, so I'm cool with that. So I'm gonna try to tone down a little bit. But I'm talking the language, and you pull up in certain dorms, and you hear people saying, "Oh, this boy him from Simpson," and and then you be like, "Where you were from?" Right? They grew up there. Somebody, and they mamas never let them out the porch. But then you got some that was in the fire. And they knew every piece of dirt in that community. Yeah. But it's them ones that they never be out the porch that keeping up a lot of fuss. So we got to reconnect to our communities. And we got to do it individually. My thing is to galvanize. What my goal is, Safe 62, I want to light a fire in every community I go. So I try to go out and along the way I reach out to people that's in that community. Because like, I can't impact that community, but I can bring the charge. But Chris can impact Adamville because that's his community. So I can lead the charge. I can lead the fire, and I can light the fire, and he keep the fire going. Right. You know what I mean? Because hopefully God gonna touch his heart when we leave. Right. And then he gonna keep the fire going. Yeah. And then we can always come back to make sure the fire stay lit and bring him some more charcoal to put on the fire. So Safe 6 initiative is to go to these communities and we trying to light fires. And the fire we lighting is the people in the communities. Right. You know, the guys who, you know, because like, let's be honest, black kids right now in the inner city, they look up to two kind of people. Right. Rappers and street people. They ain't looking up to another, because they ain't got no males in their house.
Right.
You know, it's a small percentage of blacks who actually have males. I'm talking about, it's a difference between a sperm donor and a male. You know, and we need males back. You know, I don't need a male telling me we run this organization, but I'm in the DeKalb County. DeKalb County ain't Atlanta. But I'm in the Gwinnett County. I get it, but it's not Atlanta. We in Cobb. I get it. It's not Atlanta. Yeah. Atlanta, we got a different kind of feel about ourselves over there. You know, it's something in the air different in Atlanta. Yeah. For sure. You know, that air, like, when that air in Atlanta hit your body, you become like Hulk, the Incredible Hulk. You know what I mean?
I for real. Even like you saying, like, cause you be feeling like, wow, this, I'm from Atlanta, nigga. Like, people be like, what? Where you from? Nigga, I'm from Atlanta, nigga. I'm a graded baby. I'm from this and that.
It's on my chest.
Yeah, yeah, my chest, nigga. I'm like, what? This is what I'm from. Yeah. And we feel like, boy, that's our shit. That's how we feel.
Like you said, you know what? We can't be scared to go back to where we grew up. Like, those are our neighborhoods. Those are still our neighborhoods. Even though we might not live over there, those still our neighborhoods. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So who better to go back and do these type of things than the people that actually... we was one of the first people on that street. You know what I'm saying? So how can I say, you know what I'm saying? That's my hood.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So regardless of who stay there now,
so we all victims. Like I have a new thing I say. Like for me, every time a kid get killed, every time a kid go to prison, every time a father gets a certain age and walk out the house, I feel guilty. So as black men, we all should feel guilty of that crime because we black men and we allowing it to happen, and we ain't did nothing to be influential in our community. I don't care if it's, you know, and it's other levels we got to do, and it's gonna be a fight, you guys. Like this ain't no walk in the park. So like this ain't no problem. Like we didn't get to this point overnight, and we ain't gonna get out this point overnight.
Yeah.
So what we gonna do is jump in here and try to do our part while we at this point, and hopefully, you know, we can impact this situation as we go older.
So never, hey bro. So never don't think that never what you're doing is not like influencing nobody.
It do.
Even from when you was coaching.
It do.
Even what you were doing. Even like people that say, oh BoJack this and that. Oh, you went to jail. Like that's another part of our show we try and do. Like people who went to prison and come back and feel like, damn, I did this, right? But damn, I need to make a change.
It's hard, man. God had to bring purpose on you. And like so we poor people. And we like people I know. We poor people. And we in poor situations. So we got poor mindsets. So then the ones who get it out can set us up to be better. And so you don't set me up, you help me set my kids up. Meaning, hey, bro, get them education. Hey, send them in this direction. Because what's gonna happen is they gonna affect your family. Like your kids can change the trajectory of your family if you set them up. Like I'm too old to change. I can get by, but I know my kids will be in a better situation in 20 years from now. You know, 25 years from now. Then my household, my grandkids. You know, my young one, next wave of them come. My grandkids, mom and daddy, education with relationships. They got college degrees, so their thought process is different.
Yeah.
You know, so they push them further. So, like, our fight is to make sure that we got to make this community safe. And if we can get through 60 days with no killing, as bad, they're gonna want to talk. So what's gonna happen? The next step gonna be, can we talk? Then the next step gonna be, can we sit down? And then the next step gonna be, what do we need to do to continue with this? So we're not going nowhere, y'all. Atlanta, we're not going nowhere. Y'all gonna get tired of me. You know, they're gonna get tired of me. I'm going everywhere. Wherever you want me at, we there, and then I'm gonna repeat.
And you know what? And the thing about it, if you touch 2-3 people in that one community that you go to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's huge. You know what I mean? 1 or 2 people. You go back the next time, might be 3 or 4. Like you said, you just keep coming back. You gotta stay consistent.
So guess what my anatomy to that is? This my strategy. You know how, like in the army, right? You know the most feared person when they at war, right? You know the most feared person on the battlefield is the sniper. You know the most feared person because he can shoot you from 2 miles away. He pick you out one at a time from the back. Pow. So my goal is to get in here and take one at a time. You know what I mean? I'm taking one at a time. And I'm going to keep taking one at a time. And I'm going to keep taking them from the back. Because one thing I know, no matter where you go, it's always going to be one that's curious.
It is.
It's always going to be one that's curious. And we take one away. And if we keep taking enough from them, they're going to look up and say, damn, I got to surrender. What I need to do. How can you help me? You know, who you got to help me? You know what I mean? I'm willing. But then, you know, along the way, it's a lot of things we got to do. We got to make sure like a man need to eat. It's easy for me to come tell you, go to church on Sunday and feed yourself the soul, and when you walk out that building, you can't eat.
Right.
You know, your lights off. You know, you're going to these jobs and you're getting disappointment. You know, now you dropped out of school, like in middle school. So you can't even go get a resume. You can't even do a resume to go get qualified for a job. But you 35 years old.
Right.
You 40 years old. You know what I mean? Now you feeling less than a male. Now you talking to men with your head down and your eyes down.
Right.
You know what I mean? You now you done picked up women tendencies.
Right.
Men,
Less
we got to
than,
step. We got to step up. Like we got to stop being afraid of what society hands. We come from slavery, you guys, and slaves taught us not to give up. You know, our genetics say we gonna fight.
Right.
You know, our genetics don't say quit.
That's what I said. We all are being we that's our thing. We fight. We never give up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they say. But them black folks not gonna never give up. They're gonna be strong. They're gonna fight and give in.
But how can you fight when there ain't no males around no more?
Yeah.
For real.
Let me ask a question. Can I ask you a question real
You
quick?
can.
I know the solutions that you have are great solutions. They're very much needed. I think one of the issues that we have in the black community is me trusting you. So you have to get over that hump of, I'm gonna put, like you said, put the guns down. I'm gonna put mine down, but I don't know if he got his down. I don't know if BoJack got his down, so I need to protect myself from him. So we got to get to an area of where I can trust BoJack to be okay in our neighborhood. I mean, of course, people come from outside the neighborhood might have a problem, but he live in my neighborhood. He live next door to me. I ain't got to worry about him. I think we have to start from house to house and block to block, because if I don't trust you, I'm not going to put my gun down because I don't know when if you're gonna kick my door in or not. You get what I'm saying? And that's one of the issues that I think that we have is a trust issue within the black community, to trust each other, that we gonna have each other's back. And I think that will help us a lot too.
And they're gonna come with relationships. Like they're just gonna come. Only way you build trust, then you got to stay consistent.
Yep.
Like Motel 6 say you got to keep the lights on.
Right.
You know, if you stay consistent, like trust built through time. Like trust ain't built overnight.
Right.
So, and the only way you build trust, you got to just keep taking steps. You know, you got to keep, like, I'm realizing this is a heavy fight. I didn't realize it. I was just telling somebody today after leaving church. I didn't know what I got into, right? And being at the building and doing this, but leading this Safe 60, it's a burden. You know, it's a heavy fight. You know, it's a lot go on because, like you saying, people got to trust you. You know, your character got to be consistently the same. Like, your character can't say you this. You can't be this, but your character say you that. Like, you can't leave a group of men if you ain't trustworthy.
Right.
You know, you can't. Prime example. I'm in the middle of Safe 60. Middle of it. How about a nigga roll called me the other night? I can't make this up. I can't make it up. Cuz I need to get a gun. I just hung up the phone. You called me looking for a gun, nigga. I'm in the middle of Safe 60.
Right.
Like, that's how the devil tipped. I'm like, I'm like, are you serious? Man, you know who got some? I was like,
wow.
I gotta talk to you later. You know, so we're gonna be tested. We got and I'm realizing I got to lead the charge.
Right.
And so I do know I got respect over there, right? It was an incident happened a couple weeks ago. Can't make this up, y'all. I can't make it up. Before we got into Safe 60. So Safe 61 started. I was leaving the building one night. I was down there a little later, about 9-something, 10. Running my mouth, boboing, shooting the bobo as they call it. I didn't know some people had been beefing, right? I didn't know this part of it. So I'm walking out the door. Next thing you know, a car pulling out. Zoom. 2 on jump out with choppers and 2 on jump out with clips. And another one had a big old extension in his hand finna shoot back at him. I'm caught in the middle of all this. I'm like, what the? I said, no, we ain't. I went to holler, no, we ain't. Not right now. Look, they dead. One of them jumping outside, finna kill all y'all. Where you at, nigga? You finna die tonight. And I'm saying, no, you ain't. No, y'all y'all ain't.
Right.
Everybody in the plaza split. Pew! Negroes went to running that way. Negroes went to running that way. Went to running behind the bill. I'm in slap in the middle of just can't saying. I catch myself, Chris. I catch myself like this. I went to him. I snatched his gun out of his hand. One on, before I knew it, I had one on with the gun down low. I had one on, had them pulled close to me. I said, no, we ain't finna do this today, y'all. And I realized I was on the island by myself, right? So I'm telling somebody, get him! Put the gun up! Man, just get in your car. But I got these two occupied, right? Him, and I got him. So before I knew it, I had them got the gun out of his hand, right? I had them ease this gun out of his hand. Then I had to go to this one, tell me I'm finna kill everybody. So the one they were shooting at, I kept saying, can somebody please walk in behind the building? I realized I was on Gilligan Island by myself, right? So before I knew it, I had to go grab him and tell me I'm killing everybody. Now I got this gun in my hand. I got this stick right here in my hand. Then I had to go grab him. And then so when I got that, I got them. Okay, so I got him back to his car. So by then somebody came and helped me. So they walked him behind the building. Next thing you know, another one came out, finna hit one of them in the head. Right up on him. Just like this. I had to snatch his gun out. And I said, Lord Jesus, where you getting me this scream from? And I told the nigga, man, y'all need to go out and go sleep. What we need to do, go home, go to sleep right now.
Right.
Cause I got too much going on to let there be a bloodbath down here.
Right. Where you at?
But I realized that God had me protected, and they respect me over there. So it come from the respect they have for me on that side of town.
Right.
Like if I ain't have no respect, it would have went left. And I walked away. I called the lady out the mayor office. I said, you know what just happened today? Lord Jesus. But I walked into it. And I just think me from building relationships, being consistent over there, they respect me. You know, and they respect me enough to kind of know. Then you know what? Let me tell you the beauty out of it. I see them the next day, and get what they tell me. Man, we so glad you were there that night. Couldn't have been another God, because I'd never be gone.
Right.
Yep.
I had the one from that side and the one from the other side. They ain't said it together, but they said it separately.
Right.
We so glad you was out there that night.
Right.
You know, it was gonna go. It was finna go left. So we got to get them the type of fight. That's the type of scenarios we in.
And like you saying, how you just said, like as far as like God was there for you, blah blah blah. It's your purpose, bro.
Is my purpose.
It's your purpose and your walk for you to be there to stop that. Because what you trying to do, like even to say 60 before you even the say 60 came
It
up.
wasn't even safe 60.
That was safe 60. You was stopping something that could have easily went down, bro. It's so easy. You so easy to get into stuff and hard to get out of it.
Yeah, because I did tell him. I said, I'm gonna tell y'all this. You're gonna go one of two ways. You're gonna be in jail for a long time. He gonna be dead for a long time, his whole life.
Yeah.
All y'all gonna be in prison. And guess what? Life gonna keep going.
For sure.
Yeah.
So that's what death affects all of us. Incarceration and death affects us. All of us, mostly people I know, we traumatized from death or incarceration in the black communities, and we never get past it.
That's trauma.
And we that trauma. That's that childhood trauma they talking about.
Yeah.
Other groups. I mean, just think about it like this, you guys. They build prisons out of third grade test scores.
Right.
So that you telling me my little 7-year-old, 8-year-old kid that's struggling in school, doing bad on this standardized test, that's the statistics y'all build prisons behind. We already here to lose, whether you believe or not.
Yeah.
Set up to fail.
We set up to fail.
Yes,
That's how they get their funding from the federal government. That was their number one statistic. There's other factors too, but that was, you know, they and that come from absentees in the household. The black male.
You definitely was there for a reason. Well, that story you just told us, you were definitely there for a reason, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You were definitely there for a reason because you got your building there. What you're trying to do, you trying to build something, right? And you just jumped out there. You gonna go, but you stopping this, and like people may be saying, "Oh, you falsifying something." Nah, I know that what happened, and we ain't talked about it, but I know you was there to stop that. And it's like, man, it's always like your path is like your path is the way you go, right? But your path, that what you got going on, bro. That's why I be saying all the time when I talk to you, bro, I'm proud of you, bro, and I'm happy for you, and I'm this and that. But you just doing that what you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like that, man. That touched me, bro, because you stopped the whole mayhem.
It was a whole man. I don't even know how I got caught in the middle of that.
Right, because you was supposed to be there at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be there at that time. You're supposed to stop that. And it, like, you wasn't gonna get hurt because you was stopping that. You know what I'm saying?
So if we bring that to other communities, my goal is to be speed breakers. It's to prove us that help, but a speed breaker.
Yeah.
We not gonna stop you from speeding through, but we can dang sure slow you down. And if you hit that speed breaker too hard, you're gonna lose control of your car.
You're gonna flip over.
And the speed breaker mean awareness. We just bringing awareness. That's all, you guys. We ain't bringing them but awareness and males. And we praying to God more people get on board.
Yeah.
More people not be afraid, because back to the grandmama house. Well, you know, when you think about grandmama house, you think about hope. You know, you think about stability. You know, no matter how rough it was at your house, you know, I don't know how many checks your mama missed from paying bills. You know, you had a grandmama house you can always go to if all this fails.
And it felt safe there, no matter what you were going through outside of that house. When you walked in that door, it was just like,
right.
Yeah.
She gonna hit you with it, and then you know on Sundays you gotta go to church. If you grew up where you gotta go to Bible school, she gonna sprinkle you. She gonna make sure you cover. You don't even know it.
Yeah.
She making sure you cover. You come over here, so you already know you gotta go to church on Sundays.
And we still standing on our grandparents' prayers from back when.
Right.
But
to this day.
Our youth ain't got it. So we got a lot of people that move from other states.
Yeah.
And the biggest problem I hate right now that we got as a community, as a city. So I look at it like, could I have did this on Simpson? I could have. This bigger than Simpson.
It is. Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm built there. I'm from Atlanta, but I was born in Georgia. Mm-hmm. So if I got to go wherever part of Georgia we got to go, we got to take our city back. We got to take our state back, man. There's too many of us. Like, I was with some young boys the other day. They come talking to me now. I don't mind talking to them. Cause I tell them I tell them on Simpson, I'm the reason y'all can walk these streets because of me. Don't get it twisted. I will still beat your ass if I have to. So they know it too. But you realize they're lost.
Yeah.
Right. They ain't. And they want hope, but they don't know what hope look like. And so the first thing they say is, somebody jealous of me. How a joker jealous of you? He ain't got education. He ain't got retirement, right? He ain't got pensions, right? He ain't got insurances. You know, he ain't got no house. He ain't got but some worn down. When you wear them shoes, they old. I asked him, what you mean? What the little boys be saying? What you mean? You know how they say, what you mean?
Right.
I'm like, what you mean? How? And that's just a mindset that people believe that he envy. I don't believe in things like that. You know, I wasn't raised for somebody to feel. Like, I got all my homeboys been my friend my whole life. I got 100, 200 homeboys. I ain't never fell out with now one of them. You know, I don't think one of my homeboys don't ever have an argument. You know, I don't think we ever had disagreements. None of them are real good friends. If I 20 of them, I got 20 good friends. My whole life, we ain't never had disagreements. We ain't had arguments. You know, we pushed each other. We might have pushed each other as you got older, but I gotta be jealous of Chris.
Right.
Chris hating on me. Make that make sense.
Right.
I don't even. But that's their mindset. Cause guess what? They raised with that female. No knock on a strong black female, but I think kids, a house need balance.
Yeah.
And that's the balance. You know, like prime example, my kids. When Aaron was growing up, I used to tell Aaron, I'm going to deal with what you're going through right now. But if your mama find out, I ain't got nothing to do with it. You know, so one time Aaron got in trouble when he was in college. I put the file out like 18 months ago. He just didn't find out.
Right.
When his mama found out 18 months later, It was like it just happened.
Right.
And guess what? I couldn't go against her.
Right.
I'm like, you wrong. But we've been put the fire out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we need more men to handle things in a man, but in a man, just the way men, we handle things differently. And we need strong. These people from Atlanta, let me say this, y'all. I got so much, y'all just don't understand. I'm gone.
Right.
I ain't got nothing with these people a lot of these people come in our city to make decisions, but I got everything against these people coming in our city to make our decisions.
Right.
Because don't come in my city making my decision. You from Alabama, right? You from Kentucky, right? You from a small town in South Carolina.
Right.
But you trying to run my city with your rules from your bitty hick town, and it just don't work like that. So you getting pushback because your rules don't apply to the way we was raised. You know what I mean? It don't apply to the way we knew our normal. What was normal to us, they took it away. Now they trying to bring it back.
Atlanta got to deal with Atlanta.
And you know what? That's why, with you saying that's what made me think. That's why a lot of people have respect for the mayor, Andre.
He a good guy.
Because Andre, we went to elementary school together. So, yeah, we went to elementary school together. Shout out to Andre. But everybody has respect for him because he really is and truly from the hood. He grew up in Dollar Mill. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He is from the neighborhood. So he gets Atlanta. What it take to make it run and make it better. So when people see somebody like that familiar face, like, dang, he grew up here, blah, blah, and helping to make changes within our community, it hits different because that's a familiar face. Oh, he from here. You see what I'm saying? He gets it.
He doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Until I started this grandmama's house, I think a lot of black men, we need to take crash courses in society. Because we are the ones that influence these communities. And until I got into this, I didn't realize how much work our mayor does. He got a violence reduction department that's you might not hear much about, but Director Walker, it's Angela, Reginald, Chris, those guys are doing magnificent work in our city, y'all. Like, when he can get on news and say why his crime is down, them guys are doing a magnificent job fighting for our city. Like, they fighting, and I talk to those guys, and I talk to them on the regular, like regular. Like, and I'm different. They always tell me I'm different. I know I'm different. They love our city.
Right.
And they love it, and they fighting for it. And he got a lot of departments that's fighting for this city that we won't understand, because if you're not in that world,
Right.
you wouldn't know. We criminals.
And you know what? I think it take more people on the ground too. The groundwork of it all. Because we can't have everybody up here giving directions and all this stuff. We need some people on the ground to make this thing run too.
What you think? So, and I know we're at the end, but I look at this. These two most. This the person who I look up to the most. And this the person I respect the most, and everybody else fall in line. My life started with Jesus, but Dr. King is my idol, right? He's my idol, and they was ground root workers. Dr. King was in the trenches.
In the trenches,
Right, for sure.
He wasn't no, he wasn't this new Atlanta. He was in the trenches. You call him, he showed up and let's go. He street fighting. Put my boots on and let's do it. So we got to get back to that, you guys. I think we got so far removed.
I really, truly think that's what we're gonna take. You know what I'm saying? So, and it clicked with me, with you, when you was telling me about how you going different neighborhoods, communities and stuff. Damn, but when you say you're gonna come to Allenville, I say, ain't no way in the hell you not gonna come to Allenville, and I'm not gonna spearhead it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I gotta get back. It just clicked in me. You know what I'm saying? Because I already been doing stuff in my neighborhood, but I'm saying, like, the click in my head, what I see you got going on, and you trying to, you trying to stop some stuff that's going on. I said, man, no way in the hell you finna come to Allenville You gonna come to Flatland and I'm not involved? You crazy. I'm not. I'm gonna be there. Like, I'm going with you Tuesday. I'm going with you when you go to bank. No, I'm with you because you my partner, you my brother, and I feel like, bro, to even that see you in the way you are right now. Like, even I called you earlier today, we talking about the football stuff, and we just talking and talking. Man, this man been involved. You know what I'm saying? So how the hell I'm not gonna be involved with you? I'm
And
with you, bro.
and we definitely appreciate what you doing in the community.
Yeah.
And we definitely gonna continue to host and get Grandma's house out there, the
Yeah.
whole
Thank
nine.
y'all.
So say less.
Yeah,
Whatever the T.R.A.P can do.
You're right. The trap,
to
the
support.
trap, you know what
It's
I'm
a
saying?
community.
Yeah.
The Indians say they had villages and communities.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, we went back to individuals.
Yeah,
You know, so I'm telling you, man, 2 is always better than 1.
absolutely.
Right.
And 3 is better than 1.
Yeah.
And what I'm gonna end this on this. What I'm saying is, us as a black community, bro, we got to unify. We got to have some unity to get this stuff going. So what you got going on, we click up together. These folks click up together. We got to be together, bro, because everybody else, every other community, they clicks up. You know what I'm saying? They unify together, even if it comes to staying with each other. They're not tripping on if we gotta stay 4 or 5 families together in one house. They're not tripping on that, bro. They're not tripping on that because we like, damn, we ain't gonna do that, but ain't gonna be in my house and this and that, this and that. Nah, but we helping each other. And once they advance on, they go on further. They get their own house.
And you know what? And the thing about it, if we can get together, I mean, you can pull people to come out for a doggone day party or whatever else we have, and
Yeah.
you guys can show up to this too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm talking about.
So let's make that a
That's
thing.
what I'm
It's
talking about.
unfamiliar bring on uncomfortability.
Yes.
So when
Yeah.
you start walking into something that you unfamiliar with,
Yeah.
you got to see it. So as long as it stay consistent,
Yeah.
you know, people want to make sure you're serious about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, cause it's easy to talk that talk.
Talk that talk. You
Ric Flair say, "Woo,
Woo.
You gotta talk that talk to walk that walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and it's easy.
Absolutely.
And when you
So
say you gotta
got
beat the man, you gotta beat the man.
yeah, you got so
Yeah.
you got to stay
Yeah.
consistent, y'all. You got to stay. That's my thing. We're gonna be consistent, whether it's you, me, or nobody. If I had to take the torch by myself
Right.
every week, I'm gonna show up every week solo because it got to be consistent. You know, for people to believe you.
Yeah.
That's answer that question. They're not gonna take you serious if they seeing you today, and then you look up and I'm smoking weed with y'all on the corner.
Right.
Then you look up and I'm drinking liquor with y'all. So we taking shots. So I finish my safe 60, and then soon as it over with, I'm in the corner taking my shots of Quavo. I'm smoking weed with you guys. You know how you gonna respect me?
Right.
You know how you gonna respect me? Cause
Right.
somebody they not gonna look at you the same. They're gonna be like,
Yeah. Yeah.
man, this nigga tripping. So you got to earn it. You know, it's like a kid. You know, a kid earn the parent respect. He can start crawling, and then she start pulling up. But the kid always watching their parent. You know, you their first person they inspire to be.
Yeah.
They want to be you. You know who they look up to every day. Every day they wake their eyes up to you. They opening their eyes to you. We got to inspire our youth, and it's gonna be work because the system built for us to fail.
Right.
So much as we doing this, as much as they say, as much as given, as much as received. So as much as this given,
So
they gonna make sure as much as for trouble because they're not building new prisons, new jails for people not to fill them.
Yeah.
You know, Jesus said, "You build a house, they'll come."
Here come. Yep.
They use that philosophy. You build a building, they gonna come. They build them bigger jails, they're gonna come.
Yeah.
You know, bigger prisons, they're gonna come. So our fight is not gonna be easy because as much as we saying stop, they're always gonna be behind somebody behind the door, leaving the gun out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Leaving the door open. You know what I mean? Putting it on news to fear you. Fear.
Yeah.
To buy a gun. To put more in. Because who want to stop their business? I don't care what we talking about. They don't want to stop that for. They gonna slow their business
They're
up.
not stopping their money.
Yeah.
They're not gonna stop it.
Yeah.
They get money from the federal government
Yeah.
for these services.
Right.
So
So
it's
look,
just
bro.
a fight we gotta fight.
So look, to end this night, tonight, man, I appreciate you coming out, bro. We appreciate everything you got going on.
Absolutely.
For sure. So, like, to be like, okay, let's talk about, like, so what you got coming up? What you got going on there?
Okay, thank y'all. This is what we got going on. ATL.
Yeah, it was slow.
So the 28th, I left my thing. The 28th we doing, we in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
We got a Thanksgiving. We're going to do a Thanksgiving. It's going to be Tuesday before Thanksgiving in Allen Temple. We're going to give out turkeys.
Okay. So rewind, because I saw your schedule. So, look, I know you got Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Harris Home.
We got Harris Home. We got Pittsburgh, Harris Home,
Then you got
Oakland
the
City.
Flatland. No, you got Flatland.
Okay, then Oakland City.
Okay, yeah.
Then we're doing Dixie Hill.
Okay.
Then we're going back to Allen Temple.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to finish
the
the rally, a Christmas giveaway, a Christmas drive at Grandmama house. We're doing next Saturday. If not, it's going to be pushed to next Saturday. We're going to go back. We're going back to Flipper Temple. We coming back. It's going to be on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to bring bouncy houses, snow cone machine, popcorn machines, a DJ. So if not this Saturday coming up, it will be next Saturday in Flipper Temple. We got we're doing a turkey giveaway out of Temple. We're doing, since we're in Safe 60, we're going to try to give out 60 turkeys and 60 turkey baskets.
Nice.
We got a Thanksgiving Day breakfast at Dixie Hill First Baptist Church. Thanksgiving Day from 8 to 12.
Okay.
And we're doing the Christmas drive December 13th. We're going to end it with a rally. We're going to Christmas drive. We're going to try to do a lot of different games and stuff on the Christmas drive. We're going to give out toys. And that's going to wrap it up.
So tell them how they can reach out to y'all guys to help you. So
Yeah, put that out one more time.
Yeah, how they can reach out to you guys and let them know like okay, to help.
We need plenty of help. We need sponsorships. I got links.
Okay.
I got QR codes.
Okay.
We need funding. We need feeding for these stops and programs. We need feeding. So what we do, I'm just in the communities we doing it. So we're doing a combined class on Thursdays. So what we're doing now, once we leave the communities on Tuesdays, we doing the classes in the building on Thursdays. So we trying to get kids and grown-ups coming to the building on Thursdays to keep their mind fed. Like they say, the Bible feeds your mind. So we trying to keep your mind fed and engaged.
So how they can reach out
So Grandmama House, 2097 Joseph B. Boone, Atlanta, Georgia, 30314. BoJack, Facebook BoJack, Facebook Grandmama House Facebook. We got IG SimpsonRd BoJack. We got IG Grandmama House. And at this point, if y'all want to reach out to me, 404 426 8351. That's 404 426 8351. Y'all, we need donations. We need food. We got links. We need candy. I'm at the building tomorrow. I'm meeting the guy from Wakefield tomorrow, so I'll be at the building tomorrow from 2 till 8. We need donation. We need candy donated for Pittsburgh for Tuesday. Trunk or treat drive for Tuesday in Pittsburgh. We need candy. The building will be open from 2 to 8. So I'm there. You can come in and donate candy. 2097 Joseph Boone, Pittsburgh. Come out. Pittsburgh, show up. We're going to be at the Pavilion at Pittman Park. We calling out Pittsburgh to show up. If you grew up over there and you see this, show up from 6.
Sure.
If it rain, we're going to be in the building. If it ain't, we're going to be outside or we're going to be with tents, but we're going to be there. Pittsburgh,
baby. Hey, Pittsburgh, come out, bro. Lil Robert, you hear him now.
Well,
Hey, man.
we thank you so much for coming out to the T.R.A.P. We appreciate what you're doing in the community. Y'all go and follow the Instagram, the Facebook. Go give donations. Do what you need to do in the community and show up. And we appreciate you, BoJack.
we sure thank
My
y'all.
Being our
boy,
special guest
BoJack,
tonight.
baby.
Thank you so much.
SimpsonRd in the building, baby. Doug High. Hey, we gonna represent Doug High. You know we harbor high. We gonna represent Doug High, man. Yeah. What's good? Hey, man. The T.R.A.P. We up out of here, man.
Week.
Yeah. And where we from?
I'm from the A.
Sounds so lovely. Yeah.
Free.
Yo, I'm on my small A hard boy fitted. T.R.A.P jersey, 5-point chillin'. Mookie play like illin'. Cleveland Air BP, box of Dutch getting. Speakers in the one, the truths and votes, yeah, I did it.